Hi students. In our previous class, we have seen the force, okay, and the units of force. There are some problems we have solved, okay, on the force. Now, types of the force, okay. So as we define the force, so push or pull upon an object resulting from its interaction with another object. Yes. So resulting from its interaction. What is it? It is interaction. Okay. Interaction. So whenever the object is interacted with another object, then only the force come into account. Okay. So how it will be, the interaction, how it is. Now see. Okay. So if I want to move this object, okay, this block somewhere. So here. So what shall I do? I should contact it. Okay. I should move it. I should push it. Okay. Otherwise it will unrest. Okay. If I keep like this, will it move? No. Okay. If I physically contact and if I push it on, my hand should be contact with its surface. Okay. Then only it will move. Okay. That means was here the physical contact is needed. Okay. To move this object. Yes or no? So this is physical contact. You can see here. Okay, so this is magnet. Okay, the nails are attracted. The nails get attracted. Yes or no? Yes or no? Even though the physical contact is not necessary. Here you can observe. Okay, so yes or no? The distance, some distance is there between a pins and magnet. Okay, so they physically not contacted. They get attracted. Okay, so some gap is there between the pin and magnet. Okay, that is the force, non-contact force. Non-contact force. If I push with some gap, okay, will it move? No, because there should be some physical contact. Otherwise, the block isn't there. So the interaction is two types. One is contact. Another one is non-contact. Okay. So now we can divide the force as two types. Two types. Contact force, non-contact force, non-contact force. This is also called as field force, or a field at a distance, field at a distance. Okay. Now coming to the non-contact forces. Okay. As you see, this is magnet, right? This is magnet. The magnet attracts its nails. The nails are magnetic materials. So remember, the magnet only can attract the magnetic materials. Okay. So from some distance. Okay. So not necessary here the physical contact. That means what? This is a non-contact force. The magnet applies some force on the nails so that they get attracted. Okay, they get attracted to magnet. That is under non-contact force. So the magnetic force is under non-contact force. Magnetic force. So then what will happen if this ball throws into air? What will happen? It will come to towards earth. It come towards earth. Yes or no? So it will not go upward. Why? Because the earth pulls towards itself. Yes or no? So some force, something is attracted the ball towards the earth. Okay, so that is called earth gravitational force. Earth gravitational, whatever you, okay, so some around the earth, okay, in some region, okay, up to some region, any object, if it is in that region, the earth can, okay, attracts the center, that is called the gravitational force. The force applied by the earth on an object is called gravitational force. Okay. So gravitational force not only between the earth and any object, the gravitational force exists in between any two bodies. Okay, if myself and black ball, okay, there is a gravitational force. Okay, so myself and this dust storm exists some gravitational force. Okay, so is there gravitational force exists between any two objects? But as Earth is so massive and huge, the gravitational force is considerable. Okay, considerable. Because anything, not only mass, anything that if huge and have large mass, okay, it can attract towards itself. Okay, when compared to the Earth, the objects on the Earth, ourselves, whatever you take, very small objects. Yes or no? So that the Earth can attract towards itself. Okay, as the blackboard and ourselves, we are thinning when compared to the Earth, very small objects. So that we are not experiencing the gravitational force between board and me. Okay, and me and dust in between gravitational between these two objects. Between these two objects, some gravitational force exists, but still they are not experiencing. Why? Because they are tiny objects. Okay, so to experience gravitational force, so one object should be huge and so massive. Then only it will in force. It will come into account. Okay, so that is gravitational force. Gravitational force, as we can in the previous class we have seen the force formula F is equal to ma, right? So when come to gravitational force, the acceleration is taken as g. Okay, g. Here g instead of a, so that here the F is equal, we have to take as mg. This is also known as weight. The gravitational force is equal to the body weight, W, indicated by W. Okay, so in other cases we have to take force F is equal to ma. When gravitational force is coming to force, then we have to take g instead of a, acceleration. Okay, g is already you know, g is equal to 9.8 meter per second square. G is equal to 9.8 meter per second square. So another one is, see, you see the paper strips. Okay, you have to cut the small pieces paper. Okay, and you have to rub the you take better to take balloon. Okay, it is available at your home. You can also do this experiment at your home. Okay, balloon and rub with it any woolen cloth or any other material, not electrical insulator material. Okay, electric insulators. Rub with electric insulator. Then it will attract the paper particles, the paper strips. So why it happens? Means, see, the when you rub the electric insulators, okay, the charges created on the insulator body transfer to the other body. When I rub the this ball, plastic ball with handkerchief, what happens? The charges accumulated, the charges concentrated on the particular area, the rubbed area. So that whenever I move towards the paper, near the paper strips, okay, the paper strips gain opposite charge. When I rub the ball with woolen cloth, if it gains negative charge, when I move towards the near the paper strips, then paper strips get positive charge. Okay, so as you know, the opposite charges are attracted to each other. Yes or no? That's why the ball attracted the paper pieces. This is called electrostatic force. Okay, whenever two opposite charges are attracted, then that force is called, okay, that force is called electrostatic force. The opposite charge is attracted with some force, that force is called electrostatic force. Electrostatic force. Electrostatic force. So these are the non-contact force or field force. Okay, you see already these forces acted at some distance. Okay, there is no need to physically contact. Yes or no? So you see already you observed how the magnet attracted the pins. Yes or no? So even though there is no physical contact, they attracted towards the magnet. You see already paper strips, how the paper strips, and the earth also attracted the fruits from the tree when fallen, okay, towards earth only. It will not go into the air, yes or no? Because of the gravity towards the center. So these are the non-contact forces, okay? Very simple. Then come to the contact forces. Okay, next video we will see the contact force.